that's revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more.
Bounce so fast, shake, shake, shake that thing, put them in my face, make titties swing, pop it, clap it hard, make them swipe a card, jump, jump, make them drop hard, stop it, booty, pop it, burn up, take it down, yeah, take it down, burn up, slap it down, yeah, slap it down, pop it, clap it hard, pop it, clap it hard, jump, jump, make them drop hard, stop it, booty, pop it, pop it.
Crypto YouTube. What's up? What's up? CryptoStud here with another banger. I hope you enjoy my videos. Thank you for the likes, the comments, subscribes, the views, everything. I love it. I can't say it enough. I appreciate it. I have another pack-filled video for everybody. We are going to discuss our buy zone getting hit on Bitcoin. Such a perfect pop into our buy zone, and then we took off like a rocket. However, I am still bearish. I'm going to get a lot of hate mail. You can send it to me. You have my email address. Go ahead and send it to me. But I'm still leaning a bit bearish. More so now that the weekly's starting to form how we like to see it, how we like to play it, how we like to short it. So, unfortunately, I can't say that we're going to go any higher anytime soon. I posted in the group that I am looking for us to range between 110,000 to 90,000 for quite a while. I think that's a good consolidation point for us, and then we kind of figure out, we play with that and we kind of figure out where we go next, right? So within due time, we'll find out where we go next. I just don't think there's too much volatility for us to be had now. We had a large move. We had a large move down. We had a large move back up. So it's been pretty volatile for the past couple days, couple weeks. Last 2 weeks or so, we've had some good volatility. So we definitely need a phase of just cooling off and taking a break. And I'm thinking that we're due for it, right? My last trade, I did get stopped out in profit, not as much as I wanted to. I did go out of town before I had entered the trade, went out of town. We got down to 90,000 or so. Didn't take hardly any profit off of that, which, you know, is a rookie mistake, right? So I kind of held out my position to see if we would move back down. Didn't quite get the full move down, came back up, but I did get myself into another comfy position that I've been holding for quite a while. So This video is going to be pretty packed filled. I hope you watch it all. I hope you watched my last video on our buy zone. We're going to discuss that as well. Kind of why I picked that zone, why it was on my radar, and why we actually hit it. We hit it very aggressively, but it's great to see, you know, a plan set and a plan executed and things happen accordingly, right? I do have some really cool, exciting news for my group. So the people who are watching my video in the group, I have started getting back to working on the bot again. I've been slacking, I know, moving and then holidays and birthday and just everything's kind of held me away from that. So, but I have started working on that. I did do an update for the Discord bots. I haven't pushed like an official update for it yet, but that's coming soon. Some have already noticed the changes in the group. I also have a new feature that's coming out that I wanted to show in this video as well. I'm excited to show that. It uses the new Bubble V2 maps. It's kind of nifty, and then I have like a chart that analyzes all the addresses and puts it into a nice little chart, like a little pie chart for you to view and kind of get a sentiment of what's holding, you know, that token, or who's holding that token, or what might be going on. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna digest Bitcoin. We're gonna look at Bitcoin, the dollar, S&P, and then we'll look at Tesla. I want to look at Tesla, Gevo. We're gonna look at, and then we're gonna look at some altcoins. So this video is gonna be kind of full. It's gonna be a very longer video than my other videos, but I got the music pumping. We got the Coronas going, and we're ready to roll, right? But first, I'm gonna go ahead and show the new features and such for the group. So let me switch over our view here first. Get the CryptoStud off, you know. Can't have enough of me, right? Can't have enough of me. All right, so I did go ahead, you know, I've had this liquidation engine in our group, our main group, for a while, and I was like, you know what, it would be kind of nice to put this into the free area group so that the free, you know, people who don't want to join just kind of want to take a look at it and see things happen during the market times, and this is all real time. This all happens instantly, and it posts it. You know, it's pretty consistent. So this is now in the free area for everybody to use as well. I'm also going to add a couple more free items, and then I'm also going to do like a 48-hour preview, Discord preview system as well for new people who want to come in, you know, jump in, just 48-hour, no obligation, no pay, no nothing, just check out things, see if it's for you, check out the trading tools that we have. We have a whole bunch of in Discord trading tools here. You got all these right here: High Block, Exocharts, CoinGlass, Bubble, and then I am working on the Bubble V2, which I'm almost complete. I wanted to show it in this video right here. But basically what it does is it will post, you know, whatever contract address or token that you put in. It will give you a screenshot of that from Bubble Map. But also it goes a little bit further, because what my bot will do is it will analyze the wallets. And I had a whole bunch of them here, but I don't know where they went. So we're going to go ahead and, it's not working 100%, but we're going to go ahead and, I'm still working on it, but we're going to go ahead and throw this in here. We're going to do that. And then we're just going to put in Pepe, and then we're going to let it bring it out. So I also have a official update for the Discord bot to post soon. Not quite done yet. It is not an official update yet, but a lot of the members have already noticed changes in the group. So a lot of good changes, fast. Everything's a lot faster. You know, it's much better, more consistent. I don't think these are going to work right now for me. No, I had the contracts in here, but I guess I don't have them anymore. Let's see. Are they on my other one? Yeah, they're on my other one. Ah, that's why they're on my other one. Let me flip over to my Discord real quick, because I want to show this off. It's pretty nifty. But of course it only displays it to one of my items. So let me flip this over real quick. Give me just a second. All right. Here we go. Awesome. Now I can show it to you. So you basically are going to pop this into, into the channel. You'll do this. You'll put in whatever token you want. It'll pop this open. And then on top of that, you'll be able to select which out of these you want to look at. You'll have the top 10. You can check out the top 10 address holders and such, the top 10 to 20 address holders, and then 20 to 40. And then I'll probably remove 40 plus because it kind of gets a little messy after that point. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. I've been working on it for a little bit. It's been taking me a bit of time, just kind of working with this website and stuff. But I'm adding content all the time. I'm updating the indicators as much as I can. It's never ending fun, right? Never ending fun. Anyways, let's get back to the charts and such, and we're gonna go over that. All right. So I kind of want to do this as just one big swing. Hopefully not many edits to it. I'm getting pretty comfortable doing this now. I've been doing it for a while now. The edits are getting less and less because I'm, speaking proper. I'm saying things right. I'm not messing up my words. I'm not fumbling, not fumbling like the Falcons are fumbling their games. But yes, that's another day. Another item for another day. So before we do get into BTC, I want to go ahead and look at the dollar real quick because, I like to kind of gauge my trades and like how I'm going to analyze Bitcoin based on what the dollar is doing, which I 100% hope you do the same. The dollar does move the opposite, whatever the dollar moves, Bitcoin moves the opposite direction of that. So it's always something to keep an eye on, always something to just look at while you're looking for trades to take with Bitcoin. It's always 100% good to have. Now, will it always, happen? It won't, but it's always good to gauge it every time. Every time you're looking to take trades with Bitcoin, look at the dollar, check out what the dollar is doing, see what the dollar is doing, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. So, I like looking at the weekly. Weekly's really big for me, and we're starting to get some bearish pressure on the weekly with the dollar, but overall, the dollar is looking pretty beautiful. I can't say too much. The daily's starting to turn back over for us. It's looking really good right now. 12 hours starting to look really darn good. I'm leaning bullish on the dollar, which I haven't done in a while. My last video, I was bearish on it, which would have been it was like Monday or Tuesday. So we had a nice little pullback. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday in this area. So we had a nice little pullback. I always forget that the dollar only trades, a certain amount of time. So Bitcoin has so much data, and then the dollar has just a little bit of data. So I wish it traded 24/7 like Bitcoin does, but that's why we trade Bitcoin, right? But overall, this is looking really good. We had a nice tap of the order block down here near S1. It's looking beautiful. 8 hours starting to turn back up. I'm getting pretty bullish on Bitcoin on the dollar. So that kind of helps me with my trade that I have going on with Bitcoin right now. Being shorts, looking and staying shorts, and then we'll take the analysis of this and we're going to put it on Bitcoin and see, we're having a bullish posture with the dollar, so that does lean a bit more bearish pressure on Bitcoin, which is good. We're at a very high point with Bitcoin, 100,000, looking pretty bearish on the higher time frames, and we're just gonna look and see. But right now, my opinion with the dollar is I'm pretty bullish on the dollar. Dollar's looking pretty well. I do like how we got this healthy order block tap right here, and then we're kind of taking off from that as well. So bullish on the dollar. I can't be any more straight with that. 2 hours looking pretty darn good. I mean, these higher time frames are just looking beautiful. The lower time frames probably need a little reset. Let's see, 45. Oh, 45 still looking pretty damn. It's pretty darn good. It's looking clean. Dollar's looking good. I can't say anything bad about the dollar. We'll leave it there, right? I want to look at S&P real quick. Check that out. I really, we are getting all these bearish signs, and it just keeps going up. It keeps going up. We had a bearish divergence there. Just kind of, it's still going. We just keep going up. So I really, outside the weekly's looking bearish. I mean, The daily's looking bearish. 12 hours looking bearish. I mean, I can sit here and say this looks bearish, but until it actually does something and starts breaking the structure, 10 hours it's looking pretty bad too. 8 hours looking bad. S&P's not looking beautiful at all. Not looking anything like the dollar. Wow. Yeah, I'm bearish on S&P. I think I would kind of like to see us get back down into this range over here. Kind of like over here in this area. Would be kind of nice to see. We'll save that, see if we get there. But yeah, I'm a bit bearish on S&P right now. We're getting a nice move right now on crypto. Nice. All right. So bearish on S&P, bullish on the dollar. Now let's look at Bitcoin. So my last video, I'm a wizard sometimes. Sometimes I'm a wizard. But my last video, I literally posted this right here as a buy area. We came in, we snuck in, we snuck into it, we dipped down into it. CryptoStud had the buy area for you, and we took off to the races. Insane, absolutely insane. So my thought process is we would work down this way, down into this zone, and then kind of come back up. But you know, we had a rally like no other rally before. $6,000 price move, and then we just went down 10,000 something price move right into my buy zone though. So you know, it's always critical when I'm giving areas is to look for. There's a reason, a rhyme to that, and the biggest rhyme to this one was, let's go ahead and replay this. So when I was looking at this chart, we had a swing fail pattern. This was kind of an area of support, but we had a swing fail pattern right here. Ideally, I would have liked to see us get us down a little bit below this area, grab that liquidity down there, but I don't think we quite got all the way. I'm pretty sure we got front ran by that, but we'll unreplay it here in a second and see. But I really just saw, you know, this whole buy area right here kind of pumped up. We took off. We had already taken a weekly P out. I was looking for something that says, okay, we're kind of chopping around. There's really not much going on. We need volatility. We need volatility to come in. Remember, like, in order to move price, you need volatility. You need traders in the bad direction. And I just thought, you know, everybody was bullish. Everybody was bullish. Grandma was telling me to buy Bitcoin. My great grandma was telling me to buy Bitcoin. Everybody was telling me to buy Bitcoin. But the joke's on them. I've been buying Bitcoin for a long time. But I just thought, you know, this would be perfect. We'll swing fill this area as well, kind of reset everything. And instead, we did a swing fill. The highs took out every short possible, which I feel like there would have been more damage going to the lows because everybody was bearish. But, you know, it was still a good area. It was still a good buy zone. We hit it, and now the replay chart doesn't want to go off. There it is. Okay, so yeah, we tapped it, but barely. We barely got front ran. So I guess, you know, on a very lower time frame, we could say that it did swing fail. Let's see. Let's go to 10 minutes. Oh, barely. We barely swing failed that. But wow, it's impressive. I mean, it's just an impressive move. I looked up at my chart and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. And then I kind of just wait for it to get back up here and took a position right up here. You know, bearish divergence, full bearish divergence all over. Juxtapost kills. It always tells you where to go. No denying that. As you can see through all my videos, it just tells me what to do, and I do it, right? So, got a nice little bounce right here. 98.5. Not a bad bounce. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the chart here of what I see. So, the weekly did confirm the bearish divergence on the weekly. Now, the last time we had a weekly bearish divergence was here, right? I don't think I see any more, unless my eyes deceive me, but I don't. we had a weekly bearish divergence here. It took a bit of time, but it did play out. It did play out. It took a bit of time. It wasn't instant. You know, higher the time frame, the longer it takes out to play out, right? So we also had this bearish divergence here that played out pretty nicely as well. So I do suspect that these will play out. Now, the biggest thing is the time. Like how long will it take to play out? So in order for this one to play out, it took us, let's see, we'll say 4 weeks. It took 4 weeks for this to play out. 28 days. So end of, let's see, 28 days from now, that would put us, what, January, mid to end of January. New weekly bar right here. That would put us at, yeah, the beginning of January. Interesting. So we could possibly have a red, you know, a bloody bloody Christmas, right? I know I'm gonna get the hate mail. Everybody's bullish on Bitcoin. My grandma's telling me to buy it. I know, I get it, everybody's bullish, but I'm trading the charts. Charts tell me different. So I might eat my shorts, but I'm still in a long position. I'm still riding it. I'm not looking to close anytime soon. I don't see anything that's screaming me that I need to get out. I need to get out of my long. But you know, I'll take every possible position I can, and right now it's a short and I'm taking it, and sue me. But daily is kind of interesting. We're kind of in a neutral zone on the daily right now. So I can't really sway to anything on the daily. The weekly still in a bullish posture, even though we have this bearish divergence. We're still pointing up. We don't have any turnover yet. We don't have an angle over, so I can't be too bearish on that. 12 hours in a neutral zone as well. I mean, we're kind of at this point where 10 hours in a neutral zone right now. We need Bitcoin to show its hand. And to show its hand, it needs to go lower. That's in a neutral zone right now too. I mean, this is sloppy. 6 hours sloppy as well. 4 hours sloppy too. I mean, a lot of these are pretty sloppy. Wow. Did we bounce on the weekly P? We went right past the weekly P just a little bit, but got it, just some. 2 hour is starting to lean a bit bearish now. It's just starting to come over. It's starting to come over just a little bit. These lower time frames is what's pulling down Bitcoin right now for us. We did have a bearish divergence right here, and that's playing out as we speak. So that's great. You know, Jux doesn't miss. Jux does not miss on these bearish divergence. Doesn't miss on anything. Let's see if we had, let's check out the 10 minute, see what this bounce was, see if we have any. It's looking pretty good here. Not bad. It's a good play. Swing fill this area right over here. Not bad. Very nifty move. Could have a good follow through, maybe back up into this area right here, but overall I'm leaning a bit bearish on this. Still, let's check out high block. I haven't looked at high block in a bit. I'm curious. I'm curious what we do, what we get. XO I haven't looked at in a tad bit either. Let's check that out. Let's refresh this, see what we get. Some videos I tend to forget to do high block and XO, and I don't mean it. Sometimes I just don't see anything that's important to post or say. So the 2 hours really starting to turn over. I love that. That's looking really good. But these higher time frames are just kind of flatlined right now. I wish this was turned over just a tad bit more so I could be more comfortable being short and just like more, you know, 100% sure that we're going down. But that's what trading's about, right? Let's check out high block, see what we got. So we have a heavier amount of shorts as well. So it looks like I'm not the only one who's trying to short this market right now. Longs are kind of weak right now for us. Check out XO. A lot of movement right there. It's crazy. So I don't really see anything. Let's drop down to 1 hour, or let's do 30 minutes. I don't see anything in terms of, whoops. I don't see anything in terms of like bearish on XO or anything. Let's see, open interest went up. Well, open interest went down as price went up, so that's pretty bearish right there, I must say. That would have been a great move to take, seeing that, you know, open interest dropped off, made a higher high, lower on open interest, easy short position right there. And shorts just shorts pretty much rose the market on that sense. Longs exited, shorts closed, shorts were raising the market, then, you know, they fell down. We did bounce on PD value area low. That's what we're sitting on right now. Previous month POC, it's kind of the area we got to. We kind of front ran that area, but it's a nice little bounce back for us. Check out the 6 hour here. I don't really see much on the 6 hour for us. Having a nice rally right now. Looking pretty healthy. Big buys coming in now. All right, before this video gets any longer, I do want to get into some other items. We're going to look at Gevo first. I haven't looked at this in a bit. Kind of curious how this is looking. Not looking bad at all. Well, that's 10 minute, or yeah, 10 minute. That's not good. So we did get our price right here. We did hit that. We filled that gap. I showed that in a previous video of mine. I don't know. I don't really see anything terrible. With 2 hours looking pretty darn good. 1 hour's kind of flatlined a little bit for us. Let's see. 6 hours, not looking too bad, actually. 4 hours starting to turn up as well. Man, it's looking pretty healthy. Let's check out the weekly real quick. Weekly does not look good, though. That's tough. Weekly is tough. Oof. Got the 336, though. It's a pretty good rally, I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty nice rally. Got some life. Put some life into the stock. Lower time frames, I'm a bit bullish, but that weekly pointed down like that looks terrible. I would love to see Bitcoin looking like this already, just setting up looking like that for us on the weekly. We'd have a nice move down, but seeing that on Gevo, I mean, it doesn't really do much. Their price hasn't really done too much. 10 hour is kind of flatlined for us, but I'm holding for dear life that we get a little higher. I mean, it looks pretty good for us to at least get back up into this area on these lower time frames, but the weekly looking like that, I mean, that's a buzzkill right there. Unless we start turning over here a tad bit, but I kind of want to see us at least try to test this again. Somewhere's in this area would be nice to see. We'll save that. Let's check out Tesla. Ah, beautiful. Oh, mine. Looking so good. Oh, weekly just getting a bearish divergence, just starting. Week just started, so, I mean, we could not confirm. So, we are coming up to swing fail this top area, though. That's kind of interesting to see. That'd be kind of nifty. Let's see if we get that. Let me save this real quick. Let's see. So the weekly is starting to turn a little bearish, but there's still some juice. It's not 100% yet. Daily still turning. We had a bearish divergence right there. Didn't really do too much. We had another bearish divergence right here. At this point, I kind of want to see us just swing fail the highs and then come back down into the range. $12 hour doesn't look too great, but I mean they're looking still pretty bullish for the most part. 6 hours looking pretty darn good. Yeah, I really want to see us break this all-time high before we start doing any pullbacks. kind of front ran where I was looking us to pull back. Got front ran just a tad bit. 3%, 11 bucks. But yeah, at this point, I mean, it's looking healthy enough for us to at least test all-time high, if not swing it. Swing fail it, and then come back into the range. All right, I want to look at Ondo. This is looking beautiful. It's one of my top 10 alts that I posted a few months back. I forgot when I did the video. I want to say it was about March or so. March, maybe February, around this time. So, you know, it's been doing pretty well. It's been healthy. But weekly hasn't really formed too much for us on this. Daily's starting to get pretty bearish. I don't see why we can't have a pullback. I mean, we already have somewhat of a pullback here coming down. But I mean, look at this. Juxtapost just calls it so well. Top out right there. Top signal right there. End game. Top signal right here. End game. Back down. I love this indicator. I do need to do a couple more updates to it, but I love it. I need PineScript or TradingView to make a PineScript 6 or 5 or whatever. I think we're on 4. No, we're on 5 right now, so maybe 6. Or maybe we're on 4. I can't remember. I haven't dabbled with the indicators in a bit recently, so I've been working on everything else but them. But overall, you know, I still love this, but we need to come back. We need to have a pullback. We hit the weekly P. As sad as it say, I wouldn't mind us getting back down here in this area. That would kind of reset everything. Give us another shot. Let me save this real quick. Give us another shot for the highs again. All right, I wanted to look at Litecoin. That was another one of my top 10 alts for this run. Again, I did this in March. It was like March, February. You can go back and look at my old videos and stuff, but I want to say, let's see, December. Well, if I was on the right chart. So that's August. Man, it's crazy. Time flies, right? March. So I posted around, it was like February, March, this area right here. We're about 75. So we've almost doubled what I had said, my initial entry. So that's great. Great to see that. I love Litecoin. I've always loved Litecoin. I loved it better in the past. I remember buying at like $5, went to 300. I mean, that was insane. Insane gains then. It's a lot more tough now. It's much tougher now to make those type of gains on alts like that, unless you're trading those meme coins. So weekly's looking pretty beautiful. I mean, I can't deny it. Day's starting to get a little bearish. 12 hours looking a little bearish. So we could be due for a tad bit of a pullback. 10 hours already playing out the pullback. 8 hours already playing the pullback. 6 hour. I mean, these higher time frames are already setting. They're cooling off pretty well, and we have very minimum pullback on this. So that's great. I'm still pretty bullish on Litecoin right now. I kind of wouldn't mind letting these higher time frames reset and we get back into this maybe like, well, right here actually. Yep, weekly POC and weekly value area low is kind of a nice spot to see if we get to. Let me go ahead and save that real quick. It'd be kind of nice to see that, and then go from there. I mean, you know, we still haven't hit all-time high, unfortunately. Crazy though. But I mean, we can have some room for growth, right? We're still in the midst of a bull run right now, so let us continue this growth for Litecoin. I want to look at Pepe. See if there's any other ones here. I'm gonna have to do a separate video of this. Render's doing pretty well. The ticker changed. on this one as well. But we did post, I posted this one in about March, February, March, which, you know, it was about this area. So it was about $2. So growth is pretty decent. You know, it's not massive. It's not like a Litecoin growth. But it's been pretty good gains nonetheless. March. It's been pretty nice nonetheless. But I don't know, the growth seems like February, March, this time frame. Not as much as what Litecoin gave us, right? All right, and let's look at Pepe. Pepe is still looking pretty beautiful. Weekly's looking pretty darn good still. We do have bearish divergence that formed. I would expect this to take a bit of time to play out. Let's see, the last one that played out, we got almost instantly. But that was a bearish divergence, where this is a juxtaposed divergence. So it's a little bit more stronger and it takes a bit more time to play out. Daily looks pretty good though. Daily's pulling up bullish for us. 12-hour looks beautiful too. Yeah, I'm still bullish on Pepe. I can't not be bullish on Pepe. Still looks really good. 6-hour does have some bearish divergence forming. 4-hour does as well. 2-hour does as well. Could have a temporary pullback, but I'm still bullish on this. I mean, it still looks beautiful. Still looks great. So, well, all right. I can't really think. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video, and I kept it it was 35 minutes about, give or take, not too long. I feel like I'm getting through analyzing things a lot quicker than I did in the past. Let's just check out, I'm going to check out Bitcoin one more time. I just want to see if there's anything I see that really, I kind of want to see us break this area right here. Kind of this zone like right in here. That's kind of big. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Maybe like in this area right here. Let's move it over there. About here. So I kind of want to see us test this area and see what we get from that 97, 96 area. But overall, I mean, it's difficult. It's difficult. But for me, you know, when I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here now, because when I'm playing this, I'm trading it just like this. You know, it's funny, I haven't done a box in a while. A freaking box. Where's the boxes? Okay, here we go. So I'm kind of, this is what I'm thinking we play for a while. So I'm not really in a panic for any like crazy position to do outside of what I'm already doing. But I'm kind of thinking that, you know, we play this area and I'm still thinking 110, you know, we have this area right here and then the 110 area, which is aggressively high, right? So like this area right here, and we're going to make this red, and we'll make this red. Maybe we'll make it red. Well, come on now. Anyways, that's good enough. You get the memo. And then you know, I still like this area. I still like this buy area. I still feel like that's a great area. And we're gonna make that green. And we're gonna make that green. This one works. So, you know, we're just going to play this, and I kind of set it out for a while here. I don't see reason why we can't play this for a bit. It looks ugly. There's like a whole bunch of stuff on this chart, but it makes sense. So, yeah. Oh, and that kind of gets to our weekly value area high. So it would be kind of nifty to see us just kind of test this area, see what we get out of that. But you know, I'm leaning a bit bearish. We're having a nice little pop right now since I've been saying I'm bearish. So that's good to see. We did have a nice move down though. before I said I was bearish. So I'm still leaning that. I mean, this little price action doesn't do much for me. I'm on a bigger picture, but if we do get back up into this area, I'd be looking to see a swing fail pattern over here and possibly taking a trade on that. If we come down here again, I'll probably look to take another scalp position. I'm still in my swing long. I'm not going to add any more. I like my entry points. I'm just going to kind of ride it. I'm thinking maybe one test, we come back down, test this area, and then possibly one test of the high here. I'll probably look to close out some of my long position because I just think we're getting overextended. We're getting to the end. We're getting to a time where we need to kind of consolidate. People are going to take their profits, look for a little bit lower, look to reset before we make another move to the high. Kind of the same concept of as I said in here, and we did reset, but it was not quite the reset I wanted or the reset I had imagined us getting when we came back into that buy zone. But it happened. We did get it. I don't really see, again, for a buy zone for me would probably be down in this area for a longer term trade buy zone. But I'm not really eager to take any massive positions for a long, at least in this region, outside of what I'm already in right now. So that kind of looks nice there. We'll just see. You'll see what the market gives us. Time, right? I am gonna be back to regularly scheduling again. I'll probably have another video on Tuesday, and then another one maybe Friday, and then I am going to have a Discord get-together on the 15th at 2. So if you would love to join the group before we have that, more than welcome. You have time. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to be doing a promo. If you're still listening, I'm going to be doing a promo for New Year's for the group. That info will be revealed soon. Outside that, I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing something, and I might have to do another video tomorrow just to be like, hey, I missed this. But I hope everybody's well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being you. And trade safe. Till next time.
I'm mashed up.